What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan there, back at it again. And today we're going to be covering how to make your vocals sit in front of the mix, or to cut through the mix, or for your vocals to sit on top of the mix. So what I mean is that if you ever heard a lot of tracks or a lot of mainstream songs, you'll notice that the vocals kind of pop out. They're not lost with the instrumental, they really sit on top of it, so the vocal is really clear, the instrumental is in the back, it's all blended well. At the same time, the vocals are like the main thing that sticks out to you. So I'm going to tell you guys some easy tips and tricks for beginners on how to make this happen on your mix. So stay tuned as I delve into this. So if you're liking the content so far that I post on this channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Let's get right into it. So how can we do that? So tip number one, try a presence boost or air boost in your EQ. So what you can do is go more to the high end of the EQ and add a little bit of gain there. And sometimes I find that adding a little bit of gain in that upper area, so 5,000 hertz, 6,000 hertz, 7,000, sometimes even 8,000 hertz, it allows the vocal to really cut through the mix. And that's going to be step one. Another key tip you can also do is sweep down to the lower frequencies. This is usually between the 500 to 800 frequencies, and do a little bit of removal. And what you want to do is remove some of those frequencies by a little bit. You'll notice that your vocals will be less boxy, and it's going to sound a lot more fluid. It's going to sound like it sticks out more, as if there's more space for it to breathe, and that's going to help you a lot. Tip number two, you want to use compressors. And in compressors, they do have a lot of uses, a lot of functions. They're very useful. One of the main uses of compressors that I found in your vocal mixes, it's going to be able to help you have the vocal stick out more in front of the mix. And a great couple of options here are your stock plugins will do well, but I found a couple of waste plugins that end up helping this cause a lot. And these two happen to be the CLA2A compressor. And this compressor is amazing. It gives you that vintage analog sound, but it also allows you to really sweep around that gain until you find that the vocal is sitting right on top of the mix. Another great compressor that does this is the R-VOX compressor. This compressor, what you can do is not complicated at all. You can just sweep down until you find exactly where you want your vocal to be on top of the mix. It's a very easy plugin to do. So those are two quick tips and tricks to making your vocals stand out more. And a final bonus tip is you want to make sure that you play around with those faders when you're mixing, because sometimes, keep in mind, your instrumental does not have to be at zero or near full, because usually when you get an instrumental, it's usually, especially if it's a 2-track instrumental, it's probably already mixed by the producer. Sometimes they give you a little bit of gain to play with, but most of the time it's mixed, so it's literally peaking at 0.1 or negative 0.1, which means there's going to be no headroom for the instrumental, no room for you to really play around with. So what you want to do is when you're mixing is play around with the faders, lower the instrumental so that the vocal blends in a little bit better, and play around with those faders. Use a compressor, use the EQ till you find that point where the vocals are sitting right on top of the mix. So these are some easy tips for beginners to get your vocals to sit on top of the mix. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video if it helped. Comment on any more questions that you guys may have, and subscribe for future videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned some great tips and tricks. Make your mixes better. Just work hard, guys, and I'll catch you then.